Harmony, Part 1. This is really a review of older information and some background information. Again, just as a review, harmony is when more than one note is played at the same time. If you remember, we took the C scale and gave each step of the scale a number. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to change the numbers we used before, those traditional numbers, and change them to Roman numerals, because we're going to use our traditional numbers for another task. So we have, just like before, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1 again. Now we're just going to quickly review intervals. A repeated note is when you play the same note over and over again. A step note is when you go up to the very next step on the scale or on the piano. A skip interval is when you play one note, skip one, and go to the next note on the keyboard or on the scale. A leap is when you skip or go over 2 or more notes or keys on the piano. Now, instead of using the words repeated note, step, skip, and leap, we're going to just simply count intervals, and you'll see what I mean in a second. If I ask you to start on an F and go up a third, an interval of a third, you would just simply start on the F, count 1, 2, 3. This is a third interval. It would be kind of a skip if we used our old language. If I asked you to start on the C and go up a fifth, you would simply start with the C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you would go up to the G. So a fifth from a C is a G. If we went up a second from a G, we'd go 1, 2, and it's an A. If we go up a third from a D, we start on the D, 1, 2, 3, it's an F. Alright, quick review. We're now going to talk about the steps on the scale using Roman numerals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and again 1. And now, instead of using the words repeated note, step, skip, and leap, we're going to use numbers. So if we have a third, an interval of a third, and we want to start on a D, we'll just go to the D, count 1, 2, 3, and it's an F.